Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. First, I just want to let you know that I caught a cold over Christmas, and so if I sound sniffly or if my voice sounds weird, I apologize. I'm going to try really hard to not, sniffle throughout the whole video. Oh goodness, I made it through Christmas though, and that's a record for me, I believe. I have been sick for most Christmases of my life. I usually am very prone to all of the, the colds that go around and stuff, but I made it through Christmas. So not through New Year's, but that's okay. All right, so today I am just here with a Etsy update, I guess we'll call it. And I wanted to tell you all about a sale that I am having in my shop. It is going on through Saturday, January 4th, 2020. It's like an after Christmas sale. So all of my Christmas items, including this journal here, which I will link the flip through for it in the description box below. So this journal is part of the sale, and the flip card advent calendar that I made using Stephanie's gorgeous printables is also part of the sale, as well as my Christmas ephemera digital kit. So all three of those items are 50% off now through January 4th, which is Saturday. So after that, I am going to take them out of my shop. And I'm not sure, well, the digitals will go back up next fall. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do if, with the advent calendar and the journal, if they do not sell during the rest of this week. So please, if you are interested, please pick those up because they are a tremendous deal. In my opinion, 50% off is always an amazing sale. So go check those out if you're interested. All right, on to new items that I have in my shop. Let me just move these out of the way for a second. All right, so I have some new supply type items available, and I just wanted to share them with you. So let's start. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a second. Let's start with the fabric ruffles. So I made a few sets of fabric ruffles. So you will receive 5 strips. That's what they're called. They're all at least 6 inches long. Some of them are longer, but they are at least 6 inches long. So like these are a bit longer because the strip that I made was longer, and I didn't want to, waste any. What I did was this is tea dyed fabric. I used like a cinnamon apple tea, so it's got a very, very slight pink cast to it, but it's pretty much just tea dyed. And I did this with my machine, but I, created the ruffles by hand. And I ran a long strip through, and then I cut it into pieces. So you will have the end threads sometimes, but not on every piece because I didn't do them individually. Does that make sense? I did one long strip, about 30 inches long, and then I cut it apart. So obviously you're not going to have back stitching on the parts that I cut. I just want to point that out. I'm not concerned with it, and I wouldn't be concerned with it because as soon as you add some glue to put this in your project, it's not gonna come unraveled. That's not a concern. I've had them sitting out and been, putting them here and there and everywhere in the room while I'm, doing stuff, and nothing has come apart yet. So I'm not worried about it. So anyway, all of the fabric ruffles, you get 5 in the set. And like I said, they are at least 6 inches long. They all vary in width depending on the fabric. This was a fabric that I hand tore and frayed. So you can look at the listings for exact widths, but again, they're gonna vary because they're handmade. In my opinion, they're perfectly imperfect. I I like the shabbiness of them. So there's the tea dyed. There is this set, and this is all torn from the same piece of fabric. So again, we have a 6-inch piece here. Okay, this is all the same piece of fabric. There was just some that had florals on it, and then the other pieces of fabric did not. They're just this really pretty geometric pattern of a very pale country blue on an ivory background. So you get 2 of the florals, and then this one I used just a cream colored thread, and 3 of the other. And as you can see, they're, you know, they vary. They just vary. But I think they would be adorable on the edge of a journal page, or, you know, you could cut them down further and make tabs or tag toppers. The possibilities are endless. So that is that one. And right now I only have 1 set of each listed. I potentially have more of this fabric, so I could maybe make more. This fabric, I think I'm out of. So if you like these, I would grab those. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that I am pretty much out of this fabric. And then the rest of them, oh, I do have another one listed that I don't have to show you because I don't have them made right now. I had a set made and then someone purchased them, and I have more of the fabric. I just haven't made them yet, but it's, you can see it in my shop. The pictures are there. It's like a white fabric with really pretty mauvey purple flowers and some gray leaves and stuff. It's really pretty. So that's all hand torn by me and hand frayed fabric. The rest of these are made with the vintage fabric ribbon that I have. And I can tell you for certain that I probably will not make more of these particular colors. So this one is like a really pretty purple with some little blue flowers. And I am running really low, so this will be it. This set, and that's all, okay? And then, oh, I just wanted to show you the backs, because the backs of the ribbon is not as pretty as the front, but if you glue that down on a page, you're not gonna see that anyway, so it's okay. And then this one I know for certain, again, I do not have enough of this fabric left to make more. So this will be it for this beautiful blue, and it just has like a little pinstripe / polka dot pattern running through it. So if you like these, grab those up, because this will be it. And then this one, I may be able to make one more set, but I'm not sure that I will, because I want to make sure that I don't want to run out, because I love this stuff. But this one is just a very neutral color, and then it has really pretty florals on it. And the nature of this fabric ribbon is that it is a lot stiffer than like the hand torn frayed stuff. The fabric, see how this is all floppy and this one is not? It's just stiffer. It's just the way it is. And I did the same thing with all of them, one long strip, and then I just cut them into pieces that were at least 6 inches. But you can see that they're not all the same length, but they're at least 6 inches, okay? So that's it for the fabric ruffles. I was blessed beyond belief at Christmas, and my husband, he bought me the most amazing things. My kids thought I was insane, because to them everything I got was just completely unusable garbage, and they were just like, whatever, Mom. But I was thrilled beyond everything. I was just, yeah, it was a very good Christmas in my house. My husband found a ton of slides from the 70s and 80s at an estate sale. Now, there's no way I can show you what's on them, but I am selling these in lots of 10, and they will be very random. These are the the brands that I have. There is another one, I haven't gone through them all. There's another type that has more yellow on the actual paper part of the slide. They are all in really good shape. Like this one says February 84 on the back. Some of them are gorgeous. Like there are somebody was really good at taking pictures of nature. And some of them have like frost patterns from, outside, flowers. There's a lot of family, photos and holidays and vacation, slides, things like that. Now, I am not going to, I can't possibly customize every order of these. So it's going to be random. I will try to, not give you all the Ektachrome, okay? And I'll try to, mix it up. I'll try to pull from the person who had these had them beautifully organized. So I'll try to pull from different categories, but you're basically buying these as a craft supply. So that being said, I'm assuming you're probably just going to take the film out anyway, and use it, for something else. But it will be random. There are 10, and yeah, they're fun. They are fun to play with. I have done things. I've made tabs out of these. I've put fabric, inside that I've stamped. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with these. So super fun. So I have a bunch of sets available, so you can go check those out. All right, next I have, my husband also found these for me at the antique mall. So I don't need the whole stack here. Basically these are like advertisements for Western and Southern Life Insurance Company. Let me see if I can get that to focus for you. Here in Cincinnati. All right, and so they gave these out as advertising, I'm assuming. I've done a little bit of research. There is writing on the back. Now, in order to sort of try and age these, I had to kind of dig. And my husband is brilliant, and because I kind of ran out of options and I couldn't figure out how old they were. My husband is just a genius, and he saw on here that you have the name of the president of the bank, I'm sorry, it's not a bank, it's an insurance company. It says W.J. Williams, president, okay? So this company started in 1888, that's also on here. So my husband's brilliant idea was to look and find out who W.J. Williams was and when he was president of the company to kind of narrow down how old these would be. And both of them have his name on the back as the president. So I looked him up. He was the founder. So we know that, the beginning date of age that these can be is 1888, because that's when the company started. So he was the founder. So they're somewhere between 1888 and he was president until 1931. So somewhere, in there is the age of these. So prior to 1930 is my best guess, because I would think that once the new president took over, the old president's name wouldn't be on the cards anymore. Does that make sense? That's my best guess, is that they're prior to 1930. So anyway, I have 2 of these lovelies available. I just love this lady with her parasol and these gorgeous flowers. And then I have 8, I believe, 6 or 8, I can't remember now, of this cute little boy dressed up like an Indian, and he's being chased by these geese. I just think it's super cute. It's just fun, ephemera for your journals. And if you happen to live in Cincinnati, it's also really cool Cincinnati ephemera. So anyway, those are available. And I think they're in pretty good shape considering, I mean, there's some discoloration, but honestly, I mean, if they're as old as I think they are, they're in pretty good shape. All right, next I have one of each of these listed. And this one has the stamps on every page. Okay, but it is from 1966 and it's in pretty good shape. This is written in ink, so I can't erase it, but I still think it's pretty cool. And then this one is 1975, and the only page on this one that is full is the first and the second page. The rest of it is blank. So I'll just flip through real quick and you can see how cool this is. The color of these pages is awesome. It's be great for collaging and all kinds of stuff. So those two are available. I had said before that I was going to list this cute little guidebook, and it is also in my shop. This is from 1935, and it is an illustrated book about Indians of America. And I will say that some of the pages, let me find, some of the pages have come loose from the binding, but they're all here. So as you can see, I mean, it's old. So they've come loose, but they've come loose very nicely. They're not, you know, jagged or torn or anything. But, you know, there's not much that can be done about that because of the way it was, you know, I mean, it's old, it's 1935, and it's just a paperback. So, but it's still all there, all intact. The only writing and markings on this are on this front page, where the owner put his name, and it says Miami, Florida, but he did live here too, in Ohio. So yeah, anyway, that is for sale in my shop. Then the other two vintage items. So my husband gave me this gorgeous reel, this film reel, 8mm. Look at how awesome that is. And there's so much on here. I couldn't possibly use it all in my lifetime. If you look at the canister, it says children, snow, kindergarten, Betsy's 6th birthday, and Carl and his duck. You don't know how much I wish I had a film projector so that I could play this, because I just want to see Carl and his duck. Like, how sweet is that? But anyway, it is dated 1934, and it is 8mm wide, and you've got the holes on the one side, and then it's smooth on the other. And what I did is I cut this into 3-yard strips, and I'm selling those yards in, or those those 3 yards. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's for sale in my Etsy shop. 3-yard strips of film from 1934. Oh my, yeah. My brain doesn't work when I'm sick, apparently. All right, then he found this gorgeous receipt book, and it was completely intact, hadn't been used at all, just gorgeous. It still has the carbon paper in the back. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm not selling it whole. What I did is I pulled the pages out. This one tore, so obviously I'll use this for myself, but the other ones all came out perfectly. And you get 5 total sets. So you get the original, which is this beautiful color, and then you get the duplicate, which is numbered the same, but is this gorgeous color. So you get 10 total sheets from this book. And I was not able to date it other than the fact that the phone number is the 2-letter, 5-number alphanumeric phone number. And from what I can tell, that was the standard for phone numbers in the US until around 1950. So this is earlier than 1950, but I can't guarantee that 100%. But I mean, they're obviously old because we certainly don't use phone numbers like that anymore. All right, so those are available in sets of 5, but you get 10 sheets. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And then the final item is a D-stash item. I have never used this. I will probably never use this. It has been sitting in the packaging. I did add a piece of tape here. I've never taken it out or anything. I just added a piece of tape because this flap didn't want to stay tucked in. So completely unused, but if you are a card maker or you're doing a journal for a little kid, this would be perfect because it's an adorable Stegosaurus. I'm just never going to use it. And I figure I might as well pass it along to someone who can. So that is also listed at what I think is a very fair price considering how much these bad boys cost new. I think the retail price on this is like $20. So check that out if you are into dinosaurs or know someone who is. And yeah, and I still have book page bundles, wallpaper bundles. I have lots of eyelash trim, and I have like the vintage fabric ribbon. I have it just as it comes, not ruffled, in 1 yard strips. Yeah, I have some yarn on there. I have some crochet thread. Just things that, I'm not using or I have way too much of. And you can go and see what you can find. Go check it out. The link will be in the description box below. Like I said, I will also link the original flip through videos for the Christmas items. That'll be below. And yeah, I hope that I have something here that you like. Let me know what you think. I got so many cool things for Christmas, and that's not even that's just like the tip of the iceberg of the amazing things that my husband found for me. He's so awesome. And yeah, but I'll be back soon. I just wanted to give you an update, let you know what's going on, and I hope you have a fantastic day and a very, very happy new year. And I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.